Remember, you must stick to the boxing rules. All the best. Shake hands. Good luck.
Well, if you just joined us, Kevin Lerena up against Patrick Ferguson from the USA. And this in a 10-round catchweight bout, 96 kilograms. Kevin moving up out of his comfort zone of 91 kilograms as the IBO Cruiserweight champion. And let's see what he can do in a heavier weight division. Fighting out of the southpaw stance as Kevin pops out that right jab and gets immediately to business.
Ferguson is on a roll. He won his last 3 fights. He brings good form into the ring. Left the USA on the 8th of December. Landed in Doha, then came to South Africa. The whole trip was about 30 hours. Ferguson, well acclimatized. Engaged to Miguel Lopez. Oh, Lerena with the right hook to the body.
Nice right uppercut to the body. Oh, good right hand to the head. Lerena's hurt his man early in the fight. Oh, pops that right jab with effect. That's what he needs to do. Kevin Lerena jump on his man.
Ferguson goes with the right hand, mostly said to be an answer if you're fighting against a southpaw. Just the right hand lead.
Ferguson needs to try and get closer to Kevin and start working. Show some punches.
16 fights and 13 wins via knockout in the amateurs for Ferguson.
So far taking the power from Kevin Lerena well as Ferguson bangs the body.
Ferguson tries that jab. It's a left jab, not solid enough though. Oh, there's that punch right on top of the head there.
Oh, Kevin's hurt his man. Not liking the power now is Patrick Ferguson. Oh, great stuff here from Kevin Lerena in the first round.
Ferguson quickly recovered. And he's forced Kevin to be against the ropes, although you just get a sense Kevin is taking a break. Last 10 seconds of round number 1.
Well, it's all Kevin Lerena here in this 96 kilogram catchweight fight.
Stop!
Good opening round for Kevin Lerena from South Africa. Lerena's corner, trainer Peter Smith, cutman Sean Smith, assistant Errol Safi. Ferguson's corner, trainer Chauncey Welliver, cutman Harold Volbracht, assistant Ray Fry.
Yeah, just throw the punch, don't stand too long on the ropes.
Round number 2.
You see that slow-mo action, that southpaw right hand, and Lerena's working on the button.
The movement of Ferguson is correct. It's the right movement, but he's got to start letting his own punches go, particularly with the jab. You could see he's feinting the jab. He's not throwing the jab. There it is, just falling short. You may think he's setting up that straight right hand, but he's not, because he's also shifting away from a position where he can land that right hand.
He's waiting too long as well from Ronnie. He needs to get going and to work Ferguson. Lerena's come to fight.
You see it like that right hand then, Brian, that this time Ferguson threw it downstairs, but he's got to throw more of those right hands.
Yeah, Ferguson's popping out the jab there. Needs to let the right hand go.
Kevin started brightly in round 1. He seems to be pacing himself here in round 2.
Yeah, Kevin's thinking it might go a couple of rounds. Don't overexert yourself, don't get tired. He's got 10 rounds to do the job. Oh, Kevin nails him. Oh, Patrick Ferguson's hurt.
But he's got amazing recovery powers, Ferguson. Yes, he got tagged, but look how quickly he recovers.
Ferguson pops out the jab. Not giving the champion many problems is Ferguson from the USA.
It's a left jab that Ferguson doesn't really seem to believe in. That I want to see more of. He's got to throw the jab with a little bit more authority.
Yeah, good work from Kevin. Lord, how much of these big punches can Patrick Ferguson take? He's getting nailed now with right hands and left hands. Oh, good stuff from Lerena. Great punches to finish the round from the IBO Cruiserweight champion.
You want to hook, step back, coming up to get to the body again. Got to work his body back. And jabbing, boy, out jabbing, out jabbing.
Lerena's win result breakdown: 44% KO ratio, 96% win ratio,
Easy way.
and won 236 rounds.
Cut him off, don't follow him, cut him off. Okay. Water?
Well, it's 2 rounds to Kevin Lerena.
Let's go. Come on, use a jab. What jab one is what?
KO ratio 65%, win ratio 85%, not bad either. He's 196 of 150 rounds. But he may have bitten off more than he can chew in taking this 96-kilogram fight against the undefeated Cruiserweight champion. Nice jab from Ferguson. Doubles up on the jab.
You know, tonight, Brian, Kevin Lerena's title is not at stake. But let me tell you, there's just so much at stake for Lerena here tonight.
Yes, definitely there is, Pumlani. There's massive fights at stake. I mean, the WBC have just brought out the new Bridgerweight, and Kevin Lerena may fight for that belt. Should he win here today, of course, he's got to win for the WBC silver belt. He could fight for that. And that's 101 kilograms. So there's a lot at stake. Kevin needs to win. And of course, there's a lot happening in the Cruiserweight division. If Kevin does decide to carry on campaigning in the Cruiserweight division. There's IBF titles available, there's WBA titles, and a lot happening. So he's got to win. Good jab there now from the champion, Kevin Lerena. As Pumlani said, it's not a title fight, it's a catchweight fight. And
another problem for Kevin, Brian, is you get then judged by how you handle this type of opponent when you're coming to fight in a non-title bout.
Yeah, good work from Ferguson.
Because according to the promoters of Kevin Lerena, where they want to take him, where he is going, it's tougher than this.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be tougher. The guys are bigger, they're stronger. So Kevin needs to do a job on Patrick Ferguson, which he is doing so far.
Most champions at a certain level tend to struggle in non-title bouts, but for the critics, for the ones who are the boxing fans who are watching, they say you won, but most people want to see how did you win.
Yeah, for sure. Kevin's got to look good. So far, he's doing the job.
So tonight, it's not Kevin wins. Ferguson puts up a challenge, a good challenge. People will be talking about how Kevin handled him. And if you were to get beat, it will be an upset.
Ferguson kind of turns his head away like he's hurt and then gets back in the round. Another good round for Kevin Lerena. There we see the jab from Lerena. Nice uppercut. Well, both trainers are giving their fighters silent treatment tonight. There's no loud shouting in the corner. Cool, calm and collective. That's what Adel Volbruch and Peter Smith are as trainers. Adel, of course, helping Patrick Ferguson out for the night, as his trainer unfortunately couldn't make it. And Peter Smith is the trainer for Kevin Lerena. Well, Ferguson's trying to be competitive with a jab, but as well as he throws the jab, Lerena throws it back.
Again, I'll go back to round one. The pace, the rhythm that Lerena set in the opening round. Oh, he's dropped the pace. And now and again, he lands a couple of punches. Seems like he's carrying his opponent to the next round, He has sufficient explosive power to head the man in front of him.
Yeah, Kevin's got to keep jumping on his man. He lands one or two crackers and then he doesn't follow up as Kevin Lerena. Kevin's got to work inside there. Doing a good job inside now is Patrick Ferguson. Nice jabs. Oh. Takes it well, Ferguson.
Well, Lerena knows, again, I go back to that point of a victory here will be looked at as to how did he win. Of course, Lerena is not an unbeaten fighter. Johnny Miller beat him. We saw Johnny earlier on today against Puzi. Johnny Miller won here tonight, Brian.
Yeah, he did a good job, Johnny Miller. The only man to ever beat Kevin Lerena, and then Kevin avenged that. Peter Carney Puzi in a surprise victory. Well, obviously, Johnny Miller camp thought they could do it. Puzi camp thought they could do it, but Puzi was undefeated coming into the fight. Back to the action here. Kevin landing a nice jab there. Got to work up and down as Kevin Lerena. Let those hands go. Let the power go. He's the bigger man. That's better. Oh, you heard Patrick Ferguson to the body there. Well, the fight's going at the same pattern where Lerena keeps just winning round by round. Yet to see a round that Ferguson's won.
He's pushing against you. Just put your foot behind you and try to rip him up. Okay? You know exactly what you're doing.
Well, there's still a big fight to come. Ricardo Malajika versus Rofiwa Namashungwa for the WBA Pan-African Junior Bantamweight title. And that's the man in picture now, Ricardo Magic Malajika. Magic Man. Looking in the far there is Malajika, and that's Rofiwa Namashungwa. Should be a cracker.
What?
We are in round number 5. Your views are valuable on hashtag SSBoxing. Alan Judine on hashtag SSBoxing says, Brian, again Lerena made to look good fighting a non-starter without his trainer. When are we going to see Kevin against a real good fight? What's the plan here, Brian?
Well, that's it. We know that next year is going to be a big year. COVID's been put everything back, so nothing major could happen this year for Lerena. But we're expecting some big things to happen next year. It's got to happen. Lerena's gone along nicely. He's defended that IBO title 6 times. And it is time for him to fight a big fight. And he's ready to fight a big fight. He wants a big fight. So it's just a matter of time now. We've got to be a little bit patient. 2021 will come along, and I believe Lerena will get a big fight. But there doesn't seem to be much competition for Kevin Lerena now as Patrick Ferguson. Lerena's starting to hurt him now. Ferguson looks hurt.
Well, Todd Wade says Kevin needs to start launching the uppercut.
Oh, now it's all Kevin Lerena. Patrick Ferguson in big trouble. He's hurt here in round 5. Patrick Ferguson's badly hurt. They're going to stop this fight. Lerena is bashing his man all over the show. Patrick Ferguson, I'm surprised the referee hasn't stopped the fight. It's all over, bother shouting. Kevin Lerena has won in dramatic style. Great win for Kevin Lerena.
Okay.
I'm good.
Are you fine?
Good? Yeah.
Tony Nyangiwe steps in and stops the fight, Brian.
Yeah, great win there for Kevin Lerena and a good stoppage. And he did what he had to do, Pomlani. He jumped on his man. He stepped up as a 96-kilogram guy out of his comfort zone in a heavier division. And the opponent didn't give much, but Kevin Lerena did what he had to do.
TKO. TKO.
We'll wait for Duncan to give us the official time of the stoppage. Well, this is the beginning of the end here for Ferguson. Looking at the referee, Tony Nyangiwe, another right hand, and the referee says no. I've seen enough. Southpaw Lerena with that uppercut that Todd had called for moments earlier. That was the beginning of problems. There is that right hand uppercut from Lerena. From this moment, Ferguson was in all kinds of trouble. We'll get the official time of the stoppage from our ring announcer, Duncan Pollock.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give you the official time. The bout stopped 1 minute and 49 seconds into the 5th round by referee Tony Nyangiwe. Our winner by technical knockouts and victorious from South Africa is Kevin Two Guns Lerena.